Hey guys, it's Gadget, and this is episode 33 of the My Life series and everything and stuff. And basically, this is now a couple days before the end of January into February, and everybody knows what February is. But I wanted to tell you guys my week was doing good and everything. I wanted to go see my friend play at the Mercury Lounge down in Manhattan by Essex, and they wouldn't let me in. I was like so upset and everything because they promised there would be tickets and everything. Now my friend even said on his page that there was tickets, but it was the bouncer, and the bouncer was being a little like mean and stuff. You can even see I did my nails and everything. Very nice. The toes are even done too. So I waited and waited, and then the bouncer goes, "Oh, 11:30 we'll let people in." Meanwhile, my friend's band is playing at 9:30. Wasn't worth waiting in the cold for that and everything. I'll try to see him at another event, but it was very wrong of that guy not even to let me leave a note or find out if my friend is even there and stuff. So bygones be bygones. Never gonna frequent that club, even if people tell me it's a good club. Never again. All right. That's how when I tell you about how things are perceived, because when you just look at somebody and you don't presume anything, or you presume that they don't know what they're talking about or anything, that's the problem. So basically, that club's not going to be visited down in Manhattan, especially in this cold weather and stuff, ever again. And now let's get on to something else. I've been noticing a lot of things on people with Facebook and everything. Everyone's dreading Valentine's Day, and I don't blame you guys, because a lot of us who think that Valentine's Day is actually a good day, really, Valentine's Day is a day that celebrates the massacre and everything. It's just that people put this spin to it and everything so that it wouldn't be such a bad day and everything. Okay. Problem is that with me, every time I think I'm with somebody and everything, always right before a holiday or something, everything tends to go to hell in a handbag. Like this Valentine's Day, I figured I'd actually be with somebody and stuff, so I used one of my furlough days, and it's just basically like now a day where I'm just gonna like stay home because I have to use my furlough hours and everything, and I'm gonna be watching TV because I can turn off all the sappy stuff, or I can put music on because it's gonna be my day, unless friends want to go hang out that are all single that just want to like vent and everything. I even have this thing on my Facebook page if you guys want to vent and stuff. But right now, basically, I can see a lot of people are not going to be with anybody else this Valentine's Day. So don't think of it as a bad day. Think of it as a day that, you know what, they were dumb enough to let you go. Because Valentine's Day is supposed to be a day of love and respect. Because after turning it around from the bad part of it, that means they didn't love and respect you. So think about it. Take back Valentine's Day, singles. Make it a day where you love and respect yourself. Okay? Love and respect everything you did with your life. Okay? Because, like I said, if they really did love and care about you, friend, boyfriend, girlfriend, significant other, whatever you call it, they would find a way to keep it and celebrate with you. People fight, people do things, right? I've always heard rumors make-up sex is like the best thing. I've heard make-up friendships are better, meaning you get your friendship stronger, your love stronger, your boyfriend, girlfriend, everything gets stronger. Then you get those people that don't have enough self-esteem. They have such low self-esteem that they can't understand why people dump them and everything. My problem is that not with the fact that they have low self-esteem, it's the fact that they don't realize they do. And that's what throws people off of me. They think I have low self-esteem, and I don't. I have very moderate to high, because when you're dumped so many times, you have to start loving yourself, knowing what you want for yourself. Granted, you want to embrace somebody else's likes and dislikes and everything, but in the end, if they still want to try to control you, they still want to hurt your feelings, they still want to make fun of things that they don't realize is in your family, and there were a lot of things. Like, I was going to confront the last one on because of things he did and stuff, but I was waiting until a little bit more when he got to know me to understand why those things upset me. Or I didn't show they upset me, and I wish I did, because maybe then it would have been over sooner and I would have seen his true colors. At the same time, I do miss, like I said, it's a catch-22, because I do miss his friendship, because he was blunt with me up until the point. And this is why I'm like, I'm taking Valentine's Day and making it my day. Because, yeah, I'm type of girl, tomboy and everything, but I do want that one little romance, you know? For once, I want to see what it's like and everything. But all I keep seeing from people is that, why did they break up with me? It's called they're broke. It's called they have another girl on the side and they're being pressured into going out with them. It's called, or it could be a guy too. It could be when the guys, it's just a day where we put too much into it. Everyone should love everybody every day. Problem is, nobody knows how to do that. The next thing I'm seeing is that one of my friends just posted now about stupid parents and dumb parents, how they make the child the adult. And this is one of my pet peeves, because if you're dumb enough to bring your child into this world, you should learn that they're not the adult. Because if you start making them curse people out at 8, 12 years old because they want, and you're laughing in the background, you are a dumb parent, because you were dumb enough to bring it in. You're just dumb enough you don't know how to control it. And that's my pet peeve, because, you know, that's a child. You're the adult. Okay? I tell every kid I see that acts like that, if they had my life and my upbringing, they would never curse their parents out again. They would never run away from their parents again. Because if you don't lay down the discipline now, and it is discipline, okay? You can discipline without hitting somebody. You can discipline without, like, trying to do all these stupid things. It's called, you let them know from day one, you are the adult and they are the child. My niece, I helped raise from 3 months to 3 years old. And my sister will deny the fact, but no. She was in my parents' apartment because my sister had to work and my brother-in-law had to work, and I lived with my parents, and I helped raise that child from 3 months to 3 years. Do you know, I never hit the child, never did anything, and she literally learned respect, because she learned that when she was with me, she used to say hi and bye to people, that she is the child. She did never talk back to me. She never did any of that, because she knew from day one, if she wanted something, she had to be polite and everything. Okay? I even look at kids now. Kids look at me and they're like, they stand still, because I have that gift. Alright? Most of you parents don't have that gift because you were never taught that gift. You never were disciplined as a child. So here's to my thing. Start disciplining your children. You don't have to hit them. It's called, do not give them at 3 years old little texty things. Do not give them a cell phone at 3 years old. Do not give them anything. It's called, they start out with nothing. And they have to earn it. They have to earn respect. They have to learn what respect is. If you give them something every time they cry, there's the reason why you're a dumb parent. Okay? When they go in a store, you give them one thing to hold. And if they're good, they get it. If they act up, it gets put back and you walk out the store. You don't. You don't. If they're really good and they don't want that toy, candy, or whatever, you say, okay, since you were good, what would you like? But they have to put back the other toy. If they don't do that, okay, then you walk out. Even though they were good, they have to learn. Decision. Do you want to keep that? If they can't make a decision, you walk out. You put both back. You don't pick and choose for them. They have to learn that you have to make a choice. Okay? There are things I will go into more with, and anyway, I'm watching the clock and everything. But these are my 3 topics and pet peeves I was talking about. Basically, how people perceive, how people learn, and how people just want to give and give and give to shut things up. I don't play that game with people. I am very blunt, very honest, and I will point out anything. And I will not go to jail for anybody or anything, but at the same time, I'm on the phone to the police department if anybody does come at me when I say, please take your child and stop them from hitting somebody because you can't control them. Otherwise, I will be calling cops. Okay? Because a child is what you brought into the world. If you didn't lay down, you wouldn't have had it and you could get on with your life. Okay? That's to my friend who got very upset at something that happened while she was out at a restaurant and everything, and saw this and how the parents were laughing hysterical because the child is trying to tell the person, I want my stuff done first. It doesn't work that way. You wait in line, you do that, okay? Valentine's Day. Like I said, if they love and care about you, friend or whatever, boyfriend, girlfriend, they will be there for you. They're just dumb enough not to see it because they have no self-respect for themselves or self-esteem. And the thing, like I said with the club, if you keep perceiving people and keep misjudging people, you're going to lose business and everything. But otherwise, I'm doing fine. My week has been good. Everything's going great. School starts soon, and I can't wait. I'm just hoping that maybe this one gets through to people, because it's just, I'm seeing a lot of things on Facebook and a lot of things when I'm working and a lot of things that I can't believe that we are letting slide because we want it so easy, because we don't want to deal with it anymore. Well, guess what? When you meet me and everything, we deal with things. Okay? If you want to fight, walk away, fine and great, cool off. That's what people do. But if you don't come back, that lets me know that I'm nothing to you. And that's a good thing, because you know what? Maybe the next person you see is nothing. And maybe that's how your mindset is. Nothing. Because it doesn't affect me. It makes me curious to understand why. And upset that people want to see me as nothing because they can't help what's inside them. Okay? So, starting next week, like I said, I have school coming up. I have things to do. My boss is actually giving me Fridays off, so I'm hoping I have Friday, Saturday, and Sunday and Monday off, because that will be a very cool weekend for me and stuff, because at least I'll be able to do things in this place, start getting my life back together. Hopefully people will start visiting me and stuff, but I know people are busy, and I don't begrudge you guys that. So, like I said, I hope and pray that maybe these are getting through to people, and that maybe you guys will take a listen. But right now, like I said, he didn't judge me right at the Mercury Lounge. He just kept dismissing everything because of the way I looked. And all I was in was tight jeans, a shirt, and it's cold out, so I had a winter coat on. And he wouldn't let me in to see if my friend was there. Valentine's Day, love yourself. Forget about them. If they want to come back, open the door. Don't be as stupid as they are. Because my door, like I said, even though I'm still pissed at him, is open. And I'm still pissed at a lot of people. But the first step is to come to my door. Knock on it and say, okay, what do we do now? Because by you guys not doing that, that shows me that you have no respect for me, no respect for yourself, and no respect for anyone else that will come after me. And finally, to you dumb parents out there, you brought them into the world. Stop giving them everything. You are the adult. Take away. If you are afraid of your child, then you are a dumb parent. Otherwise, you're going to raise a little bastard or whatever, and they're going to walk over you and take advantage of you because you let them. So stop letting them. And I will talk more about everything else later on. But like I said, I'm fine. Would have loved to celebrate Valentine's Day with somebody. But I'm going to celebrate it with myself. I'm going to love myself. And I know some of you think, oh, pun, pun, pun. No. It's called, I know that I am not going to cry. I'm not going to be upset because it's another day. The original concept was a day of massacre. So it's just another day. It gets the company's money and everything. Flour, candy, everything, you name it. And best part, the sale is the next day when nobody buys all the hearts. 50% off. So, have a good night, guys. And hopefully, if you do celebrate Valentine's Day, happy Valentine's Day. If you don't, oh well. Anybody want to hang out? Fine and great. I have the day off. We go to a movie or something. We make it a day for singles. Otherwise, like I said to those dumb parents, start educating yourself, and to that lovely bouncer at the Mercury Lounge, next time, don't act that way. But I am not partaking in your club anymore. And you guys have a good night. And as you can see, I spent I did this. I went to get them done, to get them fixed, and I have nowhere to go. Alright, so I'll see you guys later. And hopefully things get better. Well, I think they are. It's just that I want them to get even more better. And hopefully we'll talk more. Alright, but send me your ideas through Facebook, through, if you know who I am and everything, send them through YouTube. I want ideas. I want to talk about things like anime, Wiccan, everything. Just give me ideas. All right. Talk to you later. Bye.